Hey, Donna Price here. Welcome to Strategies for Building Recurring Income. This is an exciting workshop where I encourage you to imagine the possibilities and the potential. So let's get started. See if I can get the whole thing to move along. Usually my biggest challenge. Oh, here we go. So first things first, download the worksheet. It's in the members area at the micro memberships course. So you can get to, it's in lesson 3, section 2. That's where this replay is going to live. So maybe you're in the course watching the replay. In that case, the handout's right there for you. If you're watching this somewhere else, you need to enroll in the micro memberships course, which is free. And you can get to the right section for that and download the worksheet. The worksheet, I encourage you to print it out because we're going to write all over it. So, and this is a working session. So you're going to have some fun imagining the possibilities and exploring the potentials for your business. So I'm Donna Lynn Price. I am the founder and CEO of Compass Rose Consulting, and I work with womenpreneurs to increase their business success, their profits, their impact in the world. I am the author of several books, and I help other people to publish their books as well. I have been a trainer and facilitator with over 18 years of nonprofit management and leadership experience in my previous life, and still love working with nonprofits. And I serve nonprofits primarily on boards right now. I'm a cross-country cyclist and starting to be a bike mechanic. So years ago, before starting my business, but kind of became a foundation of my business, I decided to go on a cross-country bike trip. And I had a group of people that helped train me for that ride and get ready for that ride. And it was a life-changing experience. And it's the foundation of my book, Launching Your Dreams, Making Wild Ideas Happen, now in its fourth iteration. And now it looks like this. I encourage you to pick up a copy if you like. And it is kind of how I kickstarted my business, was taking that idea, that wild idea, and writing down the process of how I made that happen. So here I am on the bike trip, summiting big mountains, and there's the 3rd edition cover. So you can pick up a copy of that at Compass Rose Consulting, and you can look for our course, Launching Your Dreams. I also wrote Employee Coaching, and also have the Visionary Womenpreneurs Field Guide, which I encourage you to grab a copy of as well. So what are we going to cover today? We're going to talk about what is a continuity program, why you should include it in your mix. We're going to talk about 4 different types of continuity programs. We're going to talk about how to develop content for your program, and then putting a program into action. With every workshop, I encourage you to capture ideas. So write down the ideas that come to you during this video workshop, and about your business, not what I'm saying, because probably not all that important. So you're going to have opportunities to brainstorm throughout the workshop today. And there's a few rules for brainstorming. Rule number 1, write everything down that comes to mind. Don't judge the idea, just write them down and have fun with it. You have time later on to go through those ideas, merge them together, hitchhike off them, explore them deeper. But when you judge ideas, you might miss something really, really good. So what is a continuity program? It means any program in which subsequent to the consumer's agreement to participate in the program, the seller automatically ships goods to the consumer or automatically renews the agreement to purchase goods and charges the consumer, unless the consumer notifies the seller within a certain amount of time not to ship the product or cancels the agreement. So we're going to look at some different ways that it can happen. So a lot of times we call this a membership program, right? And there have been historically in the internet world continuity programs where people didn't really realize that they were joining a continuity program. The checkbox was kind of already checked and they checked out and they didn't really see that they had signed up for a recurring program. So I encourage people not to do it that way anymore. Wasn't a good way then, isn't a good way now. But having a recurring revenue or membership type program is a great strategy. So that's part of what we're going to talk about today. So 8 reasons why you should include a continuity program in your mix. So let's explore those. 1 is passive or recurring income. So passive income is income that you're receiving on a regular basis with little effort required to maintain it. So once people have signed up, you keep receiving that money monthly or yearly or quarterly or weekly, however your program works. And it's just naturally coming in, and you're not going out and making that sale every week or every month or however frequently your recurring income comes in. And that's pretty cool. So you've made the sale and then money continues to come in month after month. So I always get ahead of myself. So it's a one-time sale versus having to sell it every month. So if you have a business where you're running just on products that sell only once, then you're limiting your income. So nothing wrong with having a one-time payment product, a digital product or a physical product. Love those, right? But having a way to engage with people over and over again is powerful. 3, to income before work. So if you have a continuity program or continuity income, you can start the month with income before you even begin working. So in coaching, for instance, if everyone pays on the first of the month for their month of coaching, so in advance of their month of coaching, then they, I have the money before I've started meeting with the client. And that's pretty cool, right? So all you need to do is bring in customers once and they continue to pay you for months and months to come. And it's all for that one-off marketing effort. So using coaching as an example again, we work with someone to become a client, they become a client, and then it's a longer term relationship than just that first time sale. But we're not making that sale over and over again. So 4, increases the value of your business. So when you add a continuity program, you're increasing the value of your business, which increases your ability to exit the business profitably. So with having that recurring revenue that someone can count on, if they were to buy your business, you can ask for 4 to 10 times more for your business. So your value just shot up hugely. Is that a word? And then 5, you build customer loyalty. So your membership website or your continuity program should be created so that it builds loyalty because their members want to remain your loyal customers because they're getting great value from you. So it needs to have incredible value. You have opportunities to reward loyalty. So your membership website rewards membership loyalty by having access to things that those who are not members don't get access to. So for instance, you're watching this video perhaps, or you've gone to the membership area to download the worksheet for this. You have access to something that other people don't have access to because you're a member, because you're part of that program. So you can build membership loyalty. 7, provide value to your customers. So if you have expertise, then you'll always be able to find new material to share with your members. But we're going to talk about, even in different types of business, how you can build that content and add value to your members, for your members, where they want to be part of that program. And then build and maintain long-term relationships. So your membership site is going to allow you to build and maintain a long-term relationship with your customers. So 8 really incredible reasons. They definitely overlap with each other a little bit, but you can see the value of having or adding a continuity program or a membership program to your business. So now let's talk about 4 different types of continuity programs. 1 is subscriptions. So we've all participated in these. Magazines, newsletters, websites. You might subscribe to one. Newspapers used to be one that we all had, as you see in the picture there. Not as frequent now. So subscriptions. 2, a VIP program. So you can add on to your products or services. So if you were a bike shop, for instance, you could have a VIP membership on your website where members get to see videos or get content that people just walking into the shop don't get. So it's a value add, perhaps, to a product that they buy. So when you buy a bike, you get access to the VIP, or you can upgrade to get the VIP. So other ways to do a VIP program might be, you become a member of our VIP program, and you get faster service when you bring your bike in for service, or at other type of shop. You might look at ways of making that VIP membership valuable to customers. Dress shop, you might have an online fashion tip. You might have VIP events where, in order to come to the fashion show, you need to be a VIP. Personal trainer, you might have an area on your website with videos for people to use when they can't see you one-on-one, or to follow up, to their one-on-one session. So different ways you can enhance your business with a VIP kind of exclusive program, and lots of different ideas we could brainstorm about that. So a membership program where you have an online learning site. That's what I have here at Compass Rose Consulting. You're inside our online learning site in the micro membership program. It can include learning materials, courses. It could include memberships where you have access to multiple courses. It could have a private forum, so Facebook groups. You might create a membership program on Facebook or Slack or Discord or Circle, or there's a bazillion of different options for that, right? And that could be a paid option. So different ways of creating that membership program. If you're an offline business, wait for it. Come on, go. There we go. You can have a membership program or a VIP type program at the gym. So the YMCA has a membership program. Most gyms have a membership program. If you're an accountant, you could have a monthly review. So it's, you're being paid monthly, or maybe you're collecting your money annually, and that includes a monthly review of the individual's or business's books. Massage, you could have a monthly membership program where you get a monthly massage, or you could have a choice of maybe you get 4 massages a month, and you're discounting it perhaps a little bit because they're giving you that money every month. And you can decide in your program, if they don't use their 3 massages or 4 massages this month, do you have a rollover? Or do you need to use all 4 within that 30 days? Same with yoga classes. You can have a yoga pass, monthly pass gives you access to yoga classes. Car washes, we see them doing it with a monthly car wash pass, and you can have different versions. Unlimited car washes or a certain number of car washes per month with your membership. Kit clubs. So we have wine clubs, tea clubs, kids adventure kits, book clubs, monthly guide, workbook. I get from one of my coaching programs from one of my coaches. So different ways you can do a kit club where you're mailing something out. You could do that with makeup or jewelry, anything really. And we're seeing more and more of these types of clubs popping up, kind of disrupting how we've looked at things in the past. So let's peek at the numbers, because numbers are fun and exciting, inspiring, and are going to give you some more reasons to consider this. So we've got 3 different numbers here, a fee, or 3 different fee levels. And you can plug in your own numbers and do your own math, of course. But if we're doing a $10 a month club, and we see some gyms where that's what they do, right? And you have 100 members, your income, this is simple math we're doing, $1,000 a month or $12,000 a year. If your club is $49 a month, then with 100 members, your income's $4,900 or $58,000 a year. And if your club's $99 a month and you have 100 members, then your monthly income is $9,900. $9,900 a month from a $99 membership, and your annual income's $118,000. So let's look at some of the bigger numbers in coaching. If you are doing a membership of $499 a month, then that membership, 100 members, right, times $499 a month is $49,900 a month, because we've got 100 members paying $499, and that is $500,000, over $500,000 a year. So you can see the impact of having a membership program. So then at Compass Rose Consulting, we are always working on accelerating things by just a little bit. So 10%. And we're not even going to touch the fees, which usually we would do some price adjusting, but just increasing our numbers, the number of members by 10% increases our income from $1,000 a month to $1,100, or $13,200 a year. So that's up $1,200 a year, right? And then we look at the $49, same thing. We're up to $64,680, and now we're up to $130,680 at $99. And if we did that $499, now we have 110 members. We're at $54,890 per month, and our income increased $100,000 per year, up to $658,000 per year. So powerful how this can impact your business by adding this. So even if you're just adding the $10 a month program to your business, you can increase your income $13,000 a year, and that's still significant. So I want you to spend some time in a working session and take each continuity type and brainstorm some potentials for your business. So what are the potentials for your business? I encourage you to pause the video and do that work. Use the worksheet and message me some of those potentials that you saw for your business. So be sure to add some of those big ideas that you came up with in the messages in the micro membership site. I would love to hear them, or shoot me an email about what ideas you came up with. So the next area that we're going to talk about is how you develop content for your continuity program. And there's some really simple ways to do it. Listening is one of my favorites. So listening to clients, to prospects, listening in like my Facebook group or on forums, looking at other people's blogs, but gathering information about what people want to know and what they're asking about is one of the biggest ways that I use to create content. I see what's going on out in the market, what other people are talking about, and I can use that as market research into content. You can also digitize what you already do. So if you're, we'll go back to some of the examples we used earlier. If you're a bike shop, you can show how you're repairing a tire or putting a new tire on, or any of the different things that you might do with a bike. If you're a dress shop, you might have, you might think about the things that people are asking you about. They're asking how to accessorize or how to put different pieces together in their wardrobe to expand their wardrobe. And those are all things you can include in your membership. And you can use video. Video is so simple now with these things that we have, right? We all carry around a video camera. You can make short videos. They don't need to be perfect and they don't need to be long, and they can be part of your membership program. And you can create things that are going to enhance your product or service. So types of content can include video, images, articles, workbooks, guides, templates. All of those things can be part of your membership program. And when we look at the kit idea, you know, that's a kit full of your products and service, potentially your products, right? So be creative. I always encourage people to look at what you have already created. So are there things that you already have that you can now package into this membership in some way? Can you download your Facebook Lives or your Instagram Lives? Can they become things that people can, you're kind of curating them into one area where people can access them more easily than searching through your Facebook page, so, or your YouTube channel. So part of it is that you're making it easier for people to access all the material that you already have. So look at what you have before creating something brand new. Look at what you have, because you probably have a lot. And then you need to decide on a delivery schedule. Are you going to deliver a kit weekly? Probably not. Monthly? That's doable. Quarterly? Definitely doable. If you're an online program, weekly? Doable. Monthly? Doable. Maybe it shifts what you're delivering on each of those schedules. And so brainstorm like what that can look like in your continuity or membership program. So pause the video, develop 3 ideas for content for your membership, and then be sure to include those in your email to me about what you developed for your membership program. And capture those big ideas. So how to build your program, tools that work. Well, if you're going to use a website, I encourage you to do WordPress. Good hosting is key. My membership program is hosted on WordPress. I'm going to talk about what I use to do that in a second. You can also use a Facebook group. So we see a lot of people developing a membership program right in their Facebook group these days. So you can have a private Facebook group. Yep, you can have your content uploaded into the Facebook group, and you can have lives and weekly things that you do in your Facebook group that become valuable. And people are paying for membership in Facebook groups. So you can also use other software for that. So there's a lot of different options. Thinkific, Kajabi, all sorts of membership teachable platforms where you can create content-based membership programs. The reason that I like to use WordPress is because I own it. I have more control over it. So I use a learning management system called Lifter LMS. It creates a private area on my website. I can create memberships, which give people access to multiple courses. I can create courses, and then within the courses are lessons. There's also some features for tracks and different things like that. And it's gamified. So as you go through, you get little thumbs up and things that are designed to make you feel good about coming into the membership area. So Lifter LMS. It's also key, whichever program you're using, to have a good email marketing system so that you can keep in touch with people, engage with your members, reinforce accomplishments, and remind of opportunities. So email autoresponder is important. The ones that I look at and think are good are ConvertKit, ActiveCampaign, Aweber. So those would be MailChimp. I was trying to think, the monkey guy, MailChimp, all good. I don't recommend a couple others because I don't think that they give you the functionality that you really need. And then depending on the type of program that you're working on, you might be working with a publisher. If you're doing a print magazine that you're sending out to people, or you're doing a print newsletter, you might be working with a publisher. If you're doing a kit, that might be some type of publisher as well. And I have a couple resources if you need help sourcing that. So the big step is putting your program into action, deciding that you want to create a continuity program and then building it out. So here is your action plan. Identify your target market. This is right on the worksheet. Clarify your niche, like who's the focus of this program. Identify your strategy. So are you using a kit? Are you using an online membership program? Is it a membership program, an offline membership program? So what strategy are you going to use? Then I want you to map your continuity program out for 3 months so you have an idea of what's going to happen over the next 3 months. One of the important things in terms of that is that you need to stay ahead of people, but you don't have to have the whole thing done. So most membership programs are built while people are part of the membership. So you're being paid to build the membership program. You don't want to build out a full year membership program over the course of a year with no members in it. You want members in right away. So when I did my very first membership program, it was, I think it was a 3-month long program, and it was delivering on a weekly schedule. And I was 2 weeks ahead of people in the program. So I could tell them what was coming up. I might have been a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks ahead, but each workbook would say coming up next. So I had a whole plan laid out of what was coming up next. And each workbook would talk about that coming up next part. And people paid as I wrote the program. So that's really important. So map out your continuity program for 3 months. Then you're going to need to develop your marketing plan for the continuity program. And then once you market, and launch is going to be part of your marketing plan. So develop your launch plan, your marketing plan, launch your continuity program. So these are the steps that you need to focus on to get it off the ground. So take some time to create that action plan and map it out. So what we've talked about is what is a continuity program, why you should include it in your continuity program mix, why you should include a continuity program in your mix, 4 different types of continuity programs, how to develop content for the program, and how to put a plan into action to get it off the ground and working for you. If you've had light bulb moments, send them to me. I want to know. I want to know your key takeaways and what your ahas were, like, oh my gosh, I could. Let me know what that is. It's potentially a great new stream of revenue and it's a great way to increase your profits. Like we learned, there are multiple ways to create a continuity or membership program. So don't get stuck in, this is the only way. There's a bazillion ways. And what we've covered today is a sampling. I encourage you, as you create your continuity program or membership program, create one that is easy to run. Do not build a monster, because you can build one that's just so time consuming, overwhelming, content, heavy, that you're spending all your time in it. And that's not the goal. The goal is to free up your time, increase your revenue, free up your time, give you that time, money, freedom. Your continuity program doesn't need to be a standalone program. It can lead into other services, or it can be an add-on to other services. So it can go both ways. It can benefit you in numerous ways. So I hope that you have some great ideas for building your continuity program or membership program. If you want to get together and talk about great ways for your particular business, because every business is going to be different, schedule a meeting with me at compassroseconsulting.com/continuity-meeting, and we can brainstorm together some great ideas for your company and business. Thanks so much for being here, for watching the video. I hope that you had some great insights and great value from this workshop today, and I hope to hear about those. So make it a great day. Take big action in your business. Make great things happen and share those with the world.